Okay, this is part 4. And so after we have sewed our 2 on, and then we are these 2 together, we're going to learn to do the next one. And so what we're going to do, we've got our corners, our 1/4 of an inch all marked. And so we are going to lay this down, and you're going to lay it down right on top of the center, because this is going to be our center. This block is going to be our center. And so what we're doing is we're doing kind of like a flower. We're going to go around the outside. So what we're going to do is we're going to sew from here to here, from point to point. So we're going to sew that. So let me get my thread needle. And you can pin this if you want. I'm not going to pin mine, but you can pin it. So we're going to start right here at the point where our corners meet, or our lines meet. And then we're just going to make sure you got a knot in the end of your thread. And so we're just going to weave our needle in and out. And like I said, I'm pushing with my thumb to put that on, and I just unthreaded my needle, which happens quite often. So let me rethread my needle, and I'll be right back. Okay, I moved the angle of my camera. Maybe this will help. But anyway, I kind of have to sit sideways to do this, but it's okay. And so we're just going to push that on until we sew all the way to where our lines meet. You can see where the lines meet. So we're at that, and so then I'm going to do my back stitch. And so I do 2, 3, however many I feel. Sometimes I do more, you know, it's whatever you want. This is just going to secure my thread, and you can take your thread through or secure it where it doesn't come undone. And so then we're going to cut our thread off. Okay, we're going to trim our threads. Being picky here, aren't I? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we've got that, okay? It's kind of just hanging there, and it will, you know, that's kind of how it does. We're going to take and we're going to shift this like this, and we're going to sew it purple to purple, okay? But we want to make sure that we don't get any of this in that, okay? We just want from point to point. So we want to sew from this here, this where the thread meets, where my knot's at, all the way over to this point here. Okay, so then we're going to sew it. Get my needle in there, get it going. And like I said, we're just going to weave the fabric up onto the needle. Yes, this quilt will take a little bit longer than most quilts, but that's okay. We're in no hurry. This is a great way to practice your getting your lines even too. I mean, I'm still far from having my lines even on my quilts when I don't mark them. So my gal just told me just to stay consistent, and things will come with time. And so I've met at my point, and so I'm just back stitching as many times as I want. You can do as many times as you need to. Okay, and then we're going to cut our threads. Okay, and so then we have the 2. And so you just got to kind of play around with it. If you want to get your iron out and use your iron, you can. I try to always press over to the dark side because I don't like my stuff to show on my light side. But I mean, that's pretty much how you do it. And so that is how you start your next group on your flowers. And so then we'll take another one, and you will mark it, and you will put it here. And so, and then you'll turn it, and then you'll sew there. So we're going to continue to do that until we get all the way and we meet up at the end. So I hope this video helps. If these videos are helping you, please let me know. Please let me know. That way I know what I need to do for 2025. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless. Stay tuned for part, what are we on? 5? So talk to you later. Bye.